now up. People can see it. Should probably.
Lots of crazy stuff. We haven't talked about a lot, or we haven't done an episode, so this will be fun.
Yep.
Share. Lots of crazy stuff. Ooh, turn off the sound.
Yeah. D. Rattin in the house. Amanda in the house. We are fucking getting this thing rolling.
Save video, unfollow.
Oh shit.
How do I share this? Why do I always face this problem?
Why is this doing that?
Oh no! What's happening to Audacity? Fuck.
I don't know. I mean, it's recording, it's counting.
I know, I just don't like that it looks like that.
Yeah, me neither. What happens if I stop it?
And start recording again?
And I don't know.
Everything's all glitchy. What the fuck? Great.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that. Shit! Brad's got the stash. Shut up, dude.
Rat stash.
Okay. Oh my Lanta, what is going on with this thing?
Cool.
Fuck, man. I only got a minute to start.
Oh no.
Let's see if this will make it work.
Of course, there's always technical difficulties.
Of course.
All else fails, use the video audio. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna have to do.
What the fuck, Audacity? They got the audacity to not work when we need it to. Get it? Get it? No?
Hilarious.
Thank you for acknowledging how hilarious I am.
That seems to be working a little better. It is picking it up. And I mean, it's still a little flaky. There you go. It looks better now. I think it's going good.
Okay.
I think it's okay.
Cool. Yay!
Alright, so let's get this bitch started.
Ratt Talk, motherfucker, get down with it, identity, shitting all over what that fake bitches, man, I kinda smoking day, kicking ass on the side, bringing that flavor, she elevating the vibe, boom, bitty, bye, bye, who's getting high, everybody is bitch, watch how time flies with that real talk with a steel carb, taste it, cheers with a twist and your chin on your face, yes, podcast basics, aced it, going ape shit, up the ante when they blaze and I take it in, from the gays to the scum to the friends, every Wednesday when the day ends, all enemies wish they had this energy. This is Ratt Talk, catch an ice bag injury. Y'all moving like a motherfucking centipede. We accelerate just to devastate the industry. Hearts got the boss weight, this could be the enemy. Turn that fucking mic on, I guess we'll have to see. Ratt Talk.
Oh yeah, people, we are back with another episode of Ratt Talk after a long, busy break that we've had.
Yeah, we've been up to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, actually, well, I mean, just life in general.
Life, school. I mean, school for me.
But you've actually been seeing a lot of shows. You've been going to school for shows.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I'm taking a theater arts class where every Thursday night we go to see a different play, which is pretty cool. I've seen a lot of plays recently for funsies.
Yeah. And then I just got promoted on my new gig.
Yeah, congrats to you for getting promoted.
Yeah, so I get less sleep. That's why I'm so tired and don't want to do the show. But here we are. We're doing the show.
We've been busy adulting. It happens. Working on film stuff for me, just on general. And then we've been trying to plan this event that's happening.
Yes, we are doing an event that is being confirmed right now. I am making the post as we speak and on the phone and doing multiple stuff. The first ever Ratt Talk show, people, is happening Saturday, October 20th at the Silver Dollar Saloon. And oh, cool, Spanky just had his baby. Cool. Congrats, Spanky. I'm sure you're not seeing this right now because you're in the fucking hospital, but hey.
Baby.
Cool. All right, people.
But yeah,
Like I
Ratt
said,
Talk show
Rat
on
Talk
the
show
20th. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have bands.
and special guest appearances. One of them being Mr. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh man, Audacity took a shit on us.
Yeah. Oh no, it's still recording.
How weird. Okay, well if
Oh
anything,
no,
like,
look, there you go. It just stopped.
oh no.
All right, yeah, we're just gonna have to go back and redo this on Audacity, so that way you can get the audio version of it. Anyway, um, yes, Rat Talk Show, October 20th, the Silver Dollar Saloon. We're having bands and people and
Special guests and
yes,
whatnot.
and we're gonna be making shirts again, a second round of shirts. I know a lot of you out there have been hitting me up about our Rat Talk shirts. They will be
Yeah.
back.
Our
We'll
Ratt
be
Talk shirts are pretty cool.
oh, look at you right there, and I guess it's convenient that we do this in a bedroom.
I know my
we will-
dresser's right here.
But we will be giving away, well, selling and giving away. We will raffle off a couple of our Rat Talk shirts, and hopefully we'll have some more goodies to give out to you guys, stickers and whatnot.
I don't know if you want to show live feed a little closer.
What? Oh,
Oh yeah, look at
the
the shirt.
shirt.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the pocket right there. Says Rat Talk. Okay. Oh, there you go. Face it towards the camera, man. Rat Talk right there. And then if you look at it from far away, it looks like a Miller High Life logo, but it's not. Don't sue us. It is not the Miller High Life logo. Look at that. It's got horns on it instead of being all round and shit.
Yeah.
We're fucking smart that
It's
way.
different.
But other than that, I mean, we got 3 bands that are confirmed that are going to be playing for sure, which are the Apollas, who have been a past guest on our show, Dick Neptune and the Rusties, which we will actually be having on maybe Ryan. When do you guys want to come on? If you can, I'll hit up your band.
I'll have my people call your people.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. They will be on, and then of course Belgrave, who formerly was Old Shepherd. That's who was on the show before.
Old
but
Shepherd.
actually, I went to Riverside and recorded their practice session. We did it was like a 2-hour episode with them practicing, and then they came in and did an interview. Then they practiced some more and shit. And it was really fucking great. But something happened with that audio file and it got destroyed. And
Yeah, Audacity
and
taking
now
another
it's
shit on us.
yeah, now it's in the archives of shit that you guys will never fucking hear. Which actually I did even talk about something that we did while we were on break. I did from the Dungeon podcast, who is actually our official sponsor. So make sure you go check them out out of New Jersey.
Keep our shirts live feeders or wearing shirts from
we're
them.
rocking the shirts, dude. We fucking got them here for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did the From the Dungeon podcast. I did an interview with him over there over the phone. It was pretty fucking cool, man. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually having stuff to talk about after doing this for so long. Like it felt really fucking good to be like, all right, this is somebody else's podcast I could ruin. But it was.
Speaking of doing phone interviews, we had an experience when we went to Hollywood Babylon. If you want to elaborate on that, I don't think we've talked about that.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
You don't want to talk about that?
Yeah, we went to Hollywood Babylon and I met Ralph Garman, who's a big hero of mine. And the reason why I pretty much wanted to do my own podcast was,
But yeah,
influence of him. But we had a really interesting night with him. We actually hung out, shared some drinks.
So he read your shout out first, like that's how he.
Yes, I wrote a shout out, and
he read it, and it was hilarious. We took a picture with him, everything, and then afterwards, we actually walked through the alley just to see, like, oh, maybe they're hanging out there. We're like, whatever, go back into the bar, and then Ralph Garman's right there, and he actually calls you out, like, hey, Rat.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Somebody else recognizing me with my stage name.
Yeah, had a whole bunch of people being like, "Hey," and then also other shit. We'll probably do it on another episode where we'll share the
audio.
The audio.
For everything. I gotta. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could figure it out, but
yeah,
I'll do it.
Yeah, we'll share that. We'll do another episode where we'll elaborate more on that experience. Cause that was a fun night. Embarrassing for me, super embarrassing for me, but pretty fun.
I told anal jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Oh, turns out my GM listens to Hollywood Babylon.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. So I don't know. He asked me like,
You'll know the kind of person you are then after that. Oh man. But oh yeah, Rat Talk show, bands and everything with special guests. That's who we were talking about. That's what I meant to mention was that D Rotten himself from the dungeon will be there in the crowd with us, hanging out and shit. And hey man, bring a couple FTD shirts and we'll raffle those off too, or you can sell them there at the venue also. I mean, there's actually some people who are interested in meeting you, D. There are some people that are like, "Oh, is he gonna be there?" And I told them, "Yes, he is gonna be there."
That's
So,
pretty cool.
boom. First special guest. We might have a drag queen or two, maybe. It
Maybe.
depends. I'm not really too sure what the vibe is gonna be. I think that's what the problem is that
Because we got a dive in Almani where people
mm-hmm.
go to drink beers. It's not quite.
Yeah, it's a dive. It's not a.
It's
And it's a
not a.
beer bar. It's
It,
only got beer.
it's not like a nightclub where you
Mm-hmm.
typically would have drag queen performers, but we're kind of an unconventional podcast, so why not have an unconventional first show? Um, yeah, we might have a couple drag queens on.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're still gonna have we're still gonna have another well, I gotta say maybe because we don't know another band play that night. And I'm pretty sure you can guess who they are. So keep your fingers crossed, and hopefully they'll get back to us and let us know if they're gonna be there. What else do we got going on? I put raffles. Yes, we're gonna be raffling off a shirt and some stickers maybe. And let's see. I'm gonna share my own post again.
We'll raffle. I'm still thinking we should do like a kind of pre-order for the shirts, just so we know how many to guarantee that everyone who wants one will get one, and then bring extras to sell, of course. But be like, hey, you want this? We made one for you, but you have to pay us for it. So something like that along those lines, because I would hate to like have a bunch of like sizes that we don't need, and then um need other sizes. But
Sorry, I'm I'm trying to get more people to tune in because we are doing something a little bit different today. At the end of the episode, I will be attempting to read a monologue of Captain Quints' USS Indianapolis story, where it's a classic monologue that everybody knows and recognize. Well, will recognize when they do hear it. So we're going to be doing that at the end of the episode. Which actually, if you look in our description, there is a poll right now.
mm-hmm.
Um, the what's different about it is that we're reading it in one of the SpongeBob characters' voices. Uh, I'm I'm not the best at Mr. Krabs, but he is in lead right now by far. So if anybody wants to, if anybody else could share this and get other people to tune in, because it's gonna, it's either gonna be really good or really bad. I mean, yeah, like I said, and
I mean, I think the voice that you're most confident with is Patrick.
yes, Patrick and Squidward are probably my bread and butter. Like I'm very good at doing their voices, but everybody seems to
It's
take a liking to Mr. Krabs reading it because, well, I
it
mean,
just
it
it
makes
fits
sense.
it makes sense. It fits
Yeah,
perfectly for that. So I don't know.
yeah. So I mean,
You want to practice it? Maybe practice your Mr.
uh,
Krabs.
I don't want to give everybody. I don't want to do it too early, and then have everybody like, ah, fuck that. That's horrible. Yeah. So I don't. I think everybody's just gonna have to fucking wait. Oh, hi
Alright.
Hector. Hector's waving at us.
Hi.
Your episode is top 3 on my podcast. Fuck yeah, bro.
Woot
Thank you.
woot.
Nice. All right. What else do we got going on? What have you been up to other than doing your class and bullshit? You were actually going to be filming something today.
Yeah, I'm filming
Mhm.
something today. I was
Oh my
looking at.
God, we're doing stuff.
Oh my god, yeah, I've been filming a lot of stuff, and I'm filming something else today.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it might have been that thing.
Something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be filming today. Actually, I'm supposed to be there pretty soon, but we're running behind.
You'll be
Sorry,
there.
guys.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine.
You'll be
I'll
fine.
show up, camera ready. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be a music video for
Scribble?
not for
Ah,
Scribble, not for
boo.
Scribble
Nah, I'm
this
just
time.
kidding.
It's another artist. He goes by the name Hex. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Hex.
Hex, Hex, and
Hex.
it's a cult themed. So I can't really
Ah.
say elaborate too much, but
Just don't drink the Kool-Aid.
that's the kind of vibe that I think it's
Yeah.
going
Just
for.
don't drink the Kool-Aid.
I mean, and it's gonna be shot by Proco production company, so you
Shout
know
out
it's gonna.
Proco.
Yep, yep.
Oh, I don't have the soundboard up right now.
Bow, bow, bow.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit more sound effects because I have it in front of me right now.
Infinitely.
And if you look really closely into my eyes, you can actually see the computer screen. But don't do that. But what else have you been doing other than what's going on today? Because I know past guest Jennifer Nangle was in the house, and she has given you a couple opportunities to do some stuff.
Hell yeah! I mean, I think we pretty much talked about all of the things that we're doing, and we're just waiting for them to be edited. We did the Malvolia special.
Yes, Malvolia is back for season 2. That
Uh-huh.
she there's
It's
already a premiere that had happened this last week.
Yep. So that's happening, and I did the Halloween special, so that's going to be airing, I believe, on Halloween or sometime around closer to Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna air, and I mean, it's a lot of fun. A lot of blood, a lot of. It was just a really good time filming that. I can't wait. I can't wait for the things that I've been filming to come out.
Mm-hmm.
I've been filming shit since like June. Yeah, June and
Since June.
June.
Really? You've been doing. You've been that fucking big man. I just haven't paid attention.
No, yeah, I've been busy. I've been filming like back to back, boom, boom, boom. A lot of it is
man.
thanks to Jen, because after the first time we worked, when we did that night, we had a really good connection, and she just wanted, she's like, dude,
All the spooky stuff that's been happening. It is fucking Halloween time, people, so you know shit's gonna be going down on the podcast. You know, I do like doing ghost stories and shit, but we're not doing that one today.
No ghost stories
Yeah.
today.
Because today we're doing the monologues, that's why.
Maybe we'll do spooky monologues.
But I mean, so far that's all it's been stuff that you've been doing, huh? It's like spooky stuff, horror stuff, and
Yeah,
everything.
it's typically been a whole bunch of horror stuff, which is fun.
Not porn, horror, the genre,
horror,
not
yes.
horror.
No,
but
I'm not
yes.
making horror films. Horror. But that's pretty much what I've been up to, along with school and work and all the boring adult stuff, whatever. But anyway, I can't wait for the stuff to start coming out, because I feel like I was telling my mom, she's like, well, "What have you been doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I've been filming." She's like, "Oh, well, let me see it." I'm like, "Oh, it's not out yet." She's like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "No, I really have been doing stuff." It just she's like, "No, seriously."
Oh yeah,
I am an actor.
Stuff.
I am.
She probably thinks you do porn.
Whatever.
Like, oh no, you just can't see it. Don't look at it, Mom. You can't see it. You can't watch it.
No, I don't know if she'd want to watch anything that I've done. I mean, I'm sure she would, but I don't know how comfortable she'd be. Like, I know my dad probably wouldn't want to watch any of the stuff that involves me dying, because he'd probably just be like, "Oh, like, I don't want to see that," because he likes Disney movies more.
Is that really over my face right now on the video, or is that just there?
I don't know. Live feeders, can you see Matt's face? I think you can just exit it out. I think that's just for you to see how it's doing.
Cool. Yeah.
There you go. I think they can see it. I mean, I can check. But yeah, so I'm filming today.
I guess I closed it. Oh well, people can still vote though. I got it up.
Yeah, you do.
Is there anything you want to ask me? How about that? Fuck, I mean, it's a two-way podcast. Jeez.
Sorry, I was checking to make sure the thing wasn't covering your face. I mean,
because there is some shit that I want to talk about. Actually, I wanted to show you this morning. Getting out of the whole Ratt Talk norm and everything. We're trying new things. I want to tell you a couple stories that I just found interesting. Earlier last month was my sister Lauren's birthday. She did turn 22.
Happy birthday, Lowe's.
I would feel very happy about this because we got her a pretty fucking amazing gift, I would say.
I think we're pretty awesome.
I think we are pretty awesome, but we got her a piano. She's self-taught and everything, and when she gave it to us, she cried. So I just want to let everybody know that I'm a good fucking big brother.
It was honestly.
That's all I wanted everybody to know.
I wasn't expecting to cry when she's she's not the type that gets really like outwardly emotional over things. Like I was expecting to be like, "Oh, cool, thanks," but like the second like she saw it, like because we had it in the garage. So we turned all the lights on in the
Mhm.
garage. She was outside, and we opened the garage door. And then the second she saw it, she started crying.
Yeah.
And she was so emotional. She's like, "Thank you."
Mhm.
She was just hugging on Matthew and me. Like, she was just so
Mhm.
excited and appreciative, and it just made my heart feel really, really good.
So happy birthday, Lauren. It's a late shout out from the Ratt Talk podcast, but happy birthday, sis.
Mhm.
And then later on today, actually, I'm taking my dad to a Laker game. It was his birthday yesterday,
Yeah,
so.
it was his birthday
Mhm.
yesterday. Happy birthday, Dave.
And then since we're on the topics of birthdays and everything, Henry, also a good friend of ours and a fan of the podcast, he had, well, I don't know if he's a fan of the podcast. I just threw him under there. You know, fuck it, Henry, you're a fan of the podcast now. You better start listening, motherfucker. Um, he had his birthday too, also recently, and
Mhm.
Anthony Ariano, which is another friend of ours, had a
Mhm.
birthday recently. Happy birthday,
A lot of
fellas!
birthdays
A lot of
recently,
birthdays, yeah.
at least in our Rat fam.
Mm-hmm. And I believe Matt Cruz also had his birthday recently too.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Sure. The other Matt.
Mm-hmm. The fake Matt. I don't know. I feel pretty fake right now. I can't remember when his birthday is. I feel like an asshole. But anyway, now that we're done with all that shit, check this fucking thing out that I saw this morning actually. I don't really um
You don't
I don't really
really.
follow too many artists. The only artists that I do follow are the ones that we bought something from or are makeup artists in like horror movies like Walking Dead and shit, or that do special effects on like the classics and everything, like do renditions of it and shit.
Mhm.
But this guy I do love and follow pretty frequently. His name's Banksy. Everybody's heard of Banksy.
Oh,
You know who
yeah.
Banksy is?
Everyone knows
Dude,
Banksy.
check this fucking shit out. All right. He had a painting that is being sold. It was being auctioned actually.
Oh, I
And
saw
that is, yeah,
this.
this is, what do you mean, how can you have seen this? This happened earlier today. This was posted today.
No, no, no. I saw this. I know what it's gonna do. I know what happens.
Well, yes, it fucking shreds. It shredded itself after it was sold for like 1.4 million dollars, I think, was the final bid. I mean, it's in England, so it's obviously in pounds, but translated to US dollars, 1.4 million. And as soon as the guy, boom, that beep right there that you're hearing is the painting itself, and the painting is being pulled down from the bottom and being shredded.
That is
That was, yeah,
wonderful.
yeah, that was something that I was just like, dude, this fucking guy is a
I
genius.
wonder how that was executed. Um, Meaning like the timing of it. I'm sure maybe he was he in the crowd?
He was obvious, yeah, he had to have been, or at least one of his friends or something with the remote, because it was a remote control thing, and it happened as soon as the gavel dropped, like he
Like
bam,
sold,
sold,
bam.
and then all of a sudden the painting just started beeping, and out from the bottom of it just shredded. It was just cut up with razors underneath it, like it was rigged with the shredder inside of the frame,
Mm-hmm.
because it was a big thick frame on it and everything. And yeah, he basically destroyed his own artwork, before being sold for $1 million.
I think that's absolutely incredible, and it's a huge like.
Ballsy, that's what it is. It's fucking, yeah, like, dude, are you kidding me?
I think it's just the biggest fuck you
Mm-hmm.
because I don't
Oh,
think
definitely.
like he doesn't make his art to be sold.
No,
So the
no
fact
way.
that they are selling it,
Yeah,
and
I mean, he's a street artist. All of his shit is all over the place. New York, London, fucking
yeah, I wonder how
and
that person feels.
Baghdad and shit. Like,
Whoever bought it. I wonder if it's worth more now because that's such a.
well, that's what a lot of people were actually saying, was like, now it is worth a lot more because of that action, because of the
And it looks like from the video that you showed, it looks like it stopped shredding at one point.
it was only halfway. Yes, it went down to a certain point and then it stopped. But
So
like,
just hanging that up there, like this is that historic moment. This is when
mhm.
it was sold, and then he could have been in the crowd. The person who bought it might have been there in that crowd, so witnessing it happening, all the footage of it happening.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be worth more.
Yeah, and if you do watch the video, like, you can see everybody's face is just like, what the fuck?
No, like, oh my my god, they're like,
is that seriously fucking happening
they're
right
like,
now?
they're literally, as it was shredding, taking it off the wall. Like, no, like maybe they're trying to preserve everything,
Whatever, yeah,
preserve whatever's left.
but that was something that I just thought was like, oh fuck, dude, that's so badass. Like, such a fucking boss move. Like, just to rig your own artwork to blow itself. Like, yeah, like it's like suicide bombing of paintings.
I
Pretty
just think
much.
it's amazing, and it's a huge fuck you.
Hmm.
And any artist who gives a huge fuck you to the man, I'm down for.
Yeah, fuck the man.
Fuck the man.
What are we at right now? 25 minutes. This is gonna be another short episode, just because it's just us two and everything. We don't got really too much to
Not
talk
trying
to.
to bore you.
Yeah, it is also Saturday. We got shit to do, people. All
We
right.
do.
So don't,
Yeah, I gotta
mhm.
go film and like have half my makeup done. You can kind of see like I just have my eyebrows on, and that's about it.
That's all you need is your eyebrows.
Eyebrows are important. But now I gotta get finished getting ready. I gotta run an errand. I gotta go film my thing today. You gotta take your dad to a Laker game.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
doing stuff.
I'm doing more fun shit than you are. I think. Like, you're working. I'm just hanging out, having fun. I got to jam out later. I got a jam session to get to, and then after that, I got the Laker game to get to, and then after that, I'm probably gonna go hang out with my friends.
Whatever. I'm making art. You're spending money.
Unless your art shreds itself, I don't fucking care.
Whatever, dick.
Unless the movie blows up in the middle of the theater when you're watching it, then all right, that's cool. All right, let's fucking let's get this started, people. Let's try to see if we can get some more viewers in here. Start sharing this, start posting it, let everybody know that Captain Quint is coming to town right now. He will be reading, no, he won't be reading it, but the character Captain Quint will be speaking in his famous Jaws monologue from the movie Jaws, where they're on the boat and he's talking about the USS Indianapolis, where I think they deliver the nuke, the atomic bomb to Hiroshima. I think it was. I think that's what it is, or it might be Nagasaki. I can't remember. Not too historically inclined, as you can tell. I haven't been to school in about maybe 11 years. Nah, it's been that long. But let people know,
really?
yeah. Let people
What?
know. Tell people that it's happening right now, because I know there are some people that had voted, and they all seem pretty jazzed about it. So it's happening now, people. All right, let's fucking get this going. Let's see what the polls are. Oh, I got it on my phone. Never mind. I think Mr. Krabs still wins. I think, honestly,
Yeah,
I think
on the
Mr.
other
Krab
poll,
is
on
still.
the poll on the live feed, I don't think we did it early enough
Yeah.
to reach enough people. But but this one right here, 77% want Mr. Krabs.
Yep, Mr. Krabs looks like he's the fucking winner. God damn it, fuck.
Yeah, Ryan, Daniel Salazar, and Rico are the only ones who want to hear Patrick and Squidward. Everybody
damn, that would have been
else,
good. Yeah, those are my breads and
Edson,
butters.
Edson, Tyler, Alfred, you apparently voted for Mr. Krabs too.
Did I vote for Mr. Krabs? Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that.
Gabriel, Steven, your brother Julian, D, Rattin, and Alexandria Knapp all voted for Mr. Krabs, and myself included. I voted for Mr. Krabs.
Oh, you voted for Mr. Krabs too.
Well, it fits. It makes sense. I mean, you can try both. You want to do half the monologue as Mr. Krabs, and when that tanks, do the rest as Patrick. Try them out.
I think I'm gonna try to dedicate myself. I'm gonna try to do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole monologue. It is a really long
one.
monologue. Yeah, I think if read correctly, it's about 2 minutes. But we do have time. I mean, that'll perfectly wrap up the episode if I can do the full one. I'm just trying to read through it anyway, trying to get it through, so that way.
Hey, you're
I
going
can
no
kind
practice
of-
either.
Yeah, I know. I probably should have.
I should have practiced.
I probably
like
should have practiced.
I always practice monologues. I never do like a monologue as a cold read.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be all kinds of messy, but
Yeah.
it's cool. I almost want to I'm trying to at least in my head hear Mr. Krabs' voice, but I can't quite picture it exactly.
I know. Maybe give me a little bit of Mr. Krabs so I can kind of get an idea, so that way I know what to read it like.
Mr. Krabs. First video, top 10 reasons Mr. Krabs should be arrested.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's see.
Oh gosh.
Krusty Krab, how can I help you? Pizza? Of course we have pizza. Time is money, boy. Don't worry, lad. Total confidence.
It's very raspy. Very raspy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Just
if I
try
can.
repeating shit that he says. That's how I learned how to do accents. I just repeat.
So you can make me more money.
So you can make me more money.
Yeah.
Hold on, me bucko.
Hold on, me bucko.
You got money, right?
Yeah, God, it's gonna be rough.
Okay, money. Okay, money. It's time for the grand unveiling of money.
Okay, that's too close to the mic. That's
Sorry.
fucking blowing out my ears. Jesus.
Sorry.
No! God, man, that's horrible. That's actually a little better than what I was doing earlier. 32.50. 62. No, I'm getting worse. 4. Well, actually, that one was a gift. Yeah, see, I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it.
I think you could do it.
Do both. You do. What is it?
Do both.
You
You
the
the
boss.
boss.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck off, Garrett.
Quiet money.
Just don't forget to leave a tip for old Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, see, that's gonna be hard.
Can you do the last?
Kind of.
Close enough.
Hey, touch up any short.
I feel like
All right, I'm gonna try to find. I'm not gonna do the whole monologue. I'll do the parts where everyone.
I feel like nah. Patrick is probably the easiest voice to do of
Yeah.
all of them. Patrick
Oh,
is
yeah,
definitely
definitely.
easy.
Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into our side, Chief. Yeah, see, I can do Patrick very fucking good. Let's see, where's a good part?
Do you mean she puts on?
Oh, so it says the Hiroshima bomb in it. I'm a fucking idiot.
I think you can do it. Honestly, I think if you want to commit to one, go for it. But I think you can do like half and half, or just switch around.
Well, no, I'm not doing the whole monologue. I'm just doing a small little part of it, like the middle of it. Yeah, I know where I'm gonna start. I know where I'm gonna end now.
What's another thing, live feeders? What's another scene that you guys would
We
like
will
to
be
be
doing
read?
this more often, actually.
We want to do this.
Sketches, original sketches, of course, and everything, but like funny shit like this, where we try our best to do cartoon impressions or even other impressions
Best
like
one-
of other people.
The
You know,
best
like
ones you do are Patrick and Squidward. I can kind of do Patrick, maybe, just because it sounds like the voice that I do when
Mhm.
I'm making fun of you.
Yeah.
And when I'm impersonating you, I usually do a Patrick voice. But we were talking about different scenes that we can do. So we were talking about doing like Mean Girls, but as Patrick and Squidward. I think that would be funny. That's why her hair's so big. It's full of secrets.
Well,
So the
like I said, we want to do more of these, so get used to this, people, because we need to make a living somehow.
yeah,
So
we don't get paid for this.
yeah, and then maybe if somebody else hears it, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, he does voices. We can pay him to do some shit."
There you go.
See? So I'm thinking ahead. All right, so we'll fucking do this as Mr. Krabs because that's what everybody wants to fucking hear for some reason. I think Patrick would have been a lot funnier, but oh well. This is the Captain Quint monologue from the movie Jaws. Just to build the scene for you really quickly, they're on the ocean looking for Jaws. His name's Bruce, but they're looking for the shark, and he's telling the story of his time in the Navy when he was on the freighter that delivered the Hiroshima bomb to Japan. We're not doing the whole monologue. We're not doing that, but it will be read in Mr. Krabs' voice. So here we go. Didn't see the first shark for about a half an hour. Tiger, 13-footer. You know, you know that when you're in the water, Chief, you tell by looking for the dorsal fin to the tail. Well, we didn't know 'cause our bomb mission had been so secret. No distress signal had been sent. I guess that's
Good, good.
Didn't even list us as us overdue for a week. Very first light, Chief, the sharks came cruising. So we formed ourselves into tight groups. You know, it's kind of like old squares in a battle, like you see on a calendar, like like the Battle of Waterloo. And the idea was the shark would go for the nearest man, and then he'd start pounding and hollering and screaming, and sometimes the shark would go away. Sometimes he wouldn't go away. Sometimes that shark, he looks right into you, right into your eyes. You know the thing about a shark? He's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes. When he comes at you, doesn't seem to be living until he bites you. And those black eyes roll over white, and then 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 you hear the terrible high-pitched screaming, and the ocean turns red, spite of all the pounding and the hollering. They all come in and rip you to pieces. Yeah, that was
Try something as Patrick. Try the
Yeah, that was
try the doll's
whatever.
eyes as Patrick. Try the part about the eyes. Try that as Patrick. I feel like that'd be funny.
All right, yeah, I can do Patrick a lot better.
Yeah, do the doll's eyes part.
And the idea was the shark would go for the nearest man, and then he'd start pounding and hollering and screaming, and sometimes the shark would go away. Sometimes he wouldn't go away. Sometimes that shark, he looks right into you, right into your eyes. You know the thing about a shark? He's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes. When he comes at you, he doesn't seem to be living, until he bites you. And those black guys roll over, white, and then you hear the terrible high-pitched screaming, and the ocean turns red. In spite of all the pounding and the hollering, they all come in and rip you to pieces. That was a little better. That was a little better. Not bad for the first time, actually. Let's see if I can do. If I can, I'm just gonna do all three of them. How about that, fuckers?
Sure, but just take it from just that part though. I feel like that's all you need. Everything else is like that.
And the idea, Nah, I can't do squid. I don't like the way that sounds. Actually, fuck Squidward. We'll just leave it at Mr. Krabs and that. Yeah, I definitely need some work on my voice impressions. Don't worry, people. They will get better. And pretty soon we will have original sketches that we'll do, and it'll be funny, and everybody can laugh and all that good shit. That was my attempt at doing Captain Quints' monologue from the movie Jaws. You can obviously not sue me because it was in a different voice.
There you go.
But and it wasn't the whole thing too. So we will do more stuff like this. We will be doing a lot more funny things. Let's see what's coming up. What do we got? Next week we will be doing another episode with perhaps our boy One. He might be coming back, getting us fucked up again. I need to contact him.
I love our drunk episodes with One. Those are probably one of my favorites.
We're doing bourbon.
Bourbon.
We're stepping it up. We're doing fucking liquor. We're doing like bourbon or whiskey and all kinds of different shit. So
you know who would enjoy that if we were to bring her on is my coworker Christina.
Skrina.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that would just be fun to do. Also because she's leaving, she's gonna be moving to Texas soon. So
Texas.
The stars at night are dull and dim. Whenever they're over dumb old stupid Texas.
Is that what that is?
It was something like that. That was the song.
I thought it was the stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas.
I know, that was the
That's the chant.
I get it, but in the
In
SpongeBob,
SpongeBob, that's what it is.
yeah, in SpongeBob
Uh,
they make it fun of that song, so they do that one.
but we also got more bands coming in. I did talk to this band called the Syndicates, who will be coming in. They're actually going to be they're going to be recording a live set with us too. I'm gonna try to recreate what I did with Belgrave. But whenever they're ready for it, I'm gonna schedule it, work it out with them, and then we'll hopefully get some more shit in to give you a better sound quality of what they sound like. Um, Other than that, like I said, we got our fucking Ratt Talk show coming up October 20th at the Silver Dollar Saloon.
Yes.
The Apollas, Dick Neptune, and the Rusties and Belgrave will
Mind
be
you,
playing that show.
It's 21 plus, but it's a free show.
It is a free show. It's free. We got raffles that are going to be going on. We will be streaming it live too as well. So if you do come on, you might actually make it onto a Ratt Talk episode. So definitely come by and check it out. We will be hanging out there all fucking night. D. Rutten himself from the Dungeon Podcast will be there, and he'll be partying up with you guys, fucking East Coast style, and in the West Coast. So this has been another episode of Ratt Talk. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We're gonna go ahead and take it out on who do you think we should take it out on?
Do we have Dick Neptune and the Rusties? Because I don't think we've.
I don't think they have anything recorded.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
The Syndicates, because we were just talking about them.
We could do the Syndicates, but I mean, we're gonna do a whole live show with them. Like they're gonna play.
The Apollos.
We could take it on the Apollos.
We haven't played them in a minute.
And we could take it out on Belgrave. But I feel like I want to play something new for you guys. That's not Ice Bag.
Syndicate.
We can do First Degree.
We can do First Degree. Yeah, I've been listening to them lately. They're they're really good to listen to at the gym. It's another hardcore band. They're really awesome.
Again, showed to us our good friend CJ.
Yes.
Who
is he involved with them?
Yes, he is. He is in that.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. I figured as much because I wasn't sure if like they were his friends or like how involved he was in First Degree. What's a good one to play? CABD is a good one. What was another one that I listened to? I just know
What about False Valor? That seems like a good one.
Smash Everyone is I'd say Smash Everyone is a good one too.
Smash Everyone?
Yes.
Which one's off that one? Because they got R2D, Street Justice, and Street Justice Remastered. So I'm guessing it's R2D. The R2D single? No, that's a single.
That's a single.
It doesn't look like it's on here.
What? Oh, R2D. No, let me see. Street Justice. Street Justice. Shake You Down. No. What is this?
More releases. There you go. That's what I need.
There you go. Okay, I like.
There you go. Smash Everyone. There we go. We found it. There you go. All right. We're going to take it on some First fucking Degree California Beatdown. This is off their California Beatdown album. You can check them out on Bandcamp, and you can also catch them. Are they playing any shows soon?
Not sure.
Not really sure, actually. God,
I mean,
we're terrible at this.
Sorry, I was looking
this is what
on
happens
their
when we
Spotify.
get busy. We just stop paying attention to everybody else and only focus on us.
I'm sorry. We're so self-centered. That's why we have a podcast, because we love to talk about ourselves.
Exactly.
I don't see anything for new shows.
No, but they did just do Street Justice that was released this last month, and it sounds fucking amazing. It's so good. I do love it.
Yes.
But this is off of one of their first releases, California Beatdown. Check it out. You can check them out on Bandcamp. Check us out on SoundCloud, iTunes, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're all there. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll catch you guys next week.
What the fuck is up, motherfuckers? We're Force Degree 2013 represent! We will take what we want! Smash everyone! Smash everyone! Step up, get fucked up! No place for us on this earth opportunities are getting the streets. Life offers nothing, just like at the stage. Fuck all you fake motherfuckers. This shit goes out to the one who keep it real. Orange County hardcore, California beach out. What the fuck is up? This will tear you apart. Fuck the world. Rest of the shore. Baby, yeah, fucking hard. Step in, show up the door. Smash, free, fly. Smash, free, fly. Still don't give a fuck. Still ready to die for what fucking right. Down. Still don't give a fuck. Still ready to die for what fucking right. Fight for your real things. Your motherfuckers are gonna play. Think like for a real face. You motherfucker.